The rain tapped softly against the glass walls of Iron Pulse Fitness in downtown Lagos. Inside, the gym lights glowed warm and golden. Coach Daniel was known for two things: discipline and silence. Tall, broad-shouldered, always in fitted black training gear, he ran his sessions like clockwork. No small talk, no distractions, just results. Until the day she walked in. Her name was Amara. She didn't look nervous or excited. She looked determined. "I want you as my trainer," she said. Calm but firm. Daniel nodded. 3 sessions a week. No excuses. She smiled faintly. No excuses. And that's when everything changed. The first few weeks were normal. Early morning sessions. High-intensity circuits, burpees, kettlebell swings, battle ropes. Amara never complained. Not once. But something was strange. Every time Daniel pushed her, she'd stare at the big mirror, not at herself but at something behind him. At first, he thought it was nerves. Then one evening, during deadlifts, the power flickered. The gym lights dimmed, just for a second. When they came back on, Daniel noticed something odd. Amara wasn't looking at the mirror, she was looking at the ceiling. Specifically at the security camera. The next morning, Daniel arrived early. Something didn't sit right. He went to the small office at the back and pulled up the security footage from the previous night. He scrolled to the moment when the lights flickered. The screen glitched. Static. He leaned closer. And then he saw it. Just before the power dipped, Amara had whispered something, not to him, to the camera. Daniel felt a chill. The gym had been struggling financially for months. Membership was dropping. Rumors online claimed the place was unsafe and haunted. After a minor electrical incident weeks ago, he had ignored it, but now, he kept watching. In another clip, from 2 weeks earlier, he saw Amara walking in after hours, alone. She stood in the center of the gym floor, staring at the ceiling camera, smiling. The next training session, Daniel decided to confront her. "Why were you here after closing?" he asked calmly, handing her a jump rope. She paused, then shrugged. "Sometimes I train alone." "You don't have access after hours." Her eyes locked onto his. "You sure about that?" The air felt heavy. Suddenly, the lights flickered again. This time longer. The music cut out. The treadmill screens went blank. Only the emergency lights glowed red. Amara dropped the rope slowly. "You really should check your wiring, coach," she whispered. And then, the fire alarm went off. Sprinklers activated. Chaos erupted as gym members rushed toward the exit. Daniel grabbed Amara's arm to guide her out. But she wasn't resisting. She was smiling. The next day, Iron Pulse Fitness was closed. Electrical damage, water damage, temporary shutdown. Daniel sat alone in his car outside the building, staring at the under-maintenance sign. His phone buzzed. A notification, a news article. New luxury fitness center opening soon in Lagos. Grand launch this month. He tapped it. The headline image loaded. And there she was, Amara, standing beside a well-dressed businessman. The caption read, "Entrepreneur Amara Okoi partners in launch of elite fitness hub." Daniel's chest tightened. She wasn't just a client. She was competition. 2 weeks later, Iron Pulse reopened, repairs done, lights steady, fresh paint. Daniel stood in the middle of the gym floor, arms crossed. He wasn't angry anymore. He was focused. If Amara thought she could sabotage his gym and win, she underestimated him. Because what she didn't know was that Daniel had pulled something from the damaged wiring before repairs began, a small device, hidden inside the breaker box, a remote signal disruptor. He turned it over in his hand. Proof. Opening day of Amara's luxury gym arrived. Crowds gathered, cameras flashed, influencers streamed live, and just as Amara stepped up to cut the ribbon, a familiar voice echoed from the back of the crowd. "Before you celebrate." Heads turned. Daniel stepped forward, calm, confident, holding up the device. "Maybe you'd like to explain this." The crowd murmured. Cameras zoomed in. Amara's smile faltered for the first time. Suspense hung in the air like a held breath. Was she truly responsible? Or was there someone else pulling the strings? The screen fades to black. Weeks later, both gyms stood open. Competition fierce. Mystery unresolved. But one thing was certain. In a city where ambition runs hot and loyalty runs thin, you never truly know who you're training with. If you enjoyed this suspenseful 3D Pixar-style story, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more thrilling animated tales every week. And tell me in the comments, do you think Amara was guilty, or was Daniel about to uncover something even bigger?